What is going on YouTube and y'all? It's your boy Yakatees, and this is your review for Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 5. Really quickly, the panel, if I'm not mistaken, will be on Sakina's channel at her house tomorrow. Also, I have the notes of Bell Colette. I just have to sit down and do the video. I couldn't do it today. Neighbors was blasting music. I didn't want to, you know, they stopped. So here we go. So we pick up where we left off. Ashley says her friend, who's a publicist, brought the information to her. Stacey was trying to get with Chris. Stacey says she adores him and they're good friends. Angela, Angel says that Chris isn't loose like that because they were trying to insinuate that Chris was trying to go after her and whatnot. Ashley wants Stacey to tell her business. Stacey says, "Listen and listen good. I'm back with my husband." And Stacey reveals that she has not met Monique, so she met him in recent years, obviously. Back at the villa, they sing "Happy Birthday" to Wendy. Um, they eat and begin to play a game, but Kay retires before the festivities. The game is pretty much tell the truth or vodka. Wendy asks Angel, who was she table? That's not a answer the question. It's one of those like, do you answer or do you drink? They say that it wasn't, but she said it will be Giselle. Let me tell you that I'm that bitch. Angel and Wendy high five each other. Then she sits next to Wendy. The night ends with Angel hugging everybody. I was happy that for once we're getting Angel directing the energy at the person that it needs to be directed to. Okay, Baruch Hashem. So the next day, Giselle visit Kay and Angel. Angel is still feeling the way about the comments that Giselle made. She begins to, cry. Giselle says that she didn't want to hurt her, which I think we all know that a lot of what Giselle does is truly just to stir up stuff for the show, and you can see the moments when she's being genuine. I think she really was being genuine. Um, Angel says that she saw her as a big sister. I don't know how, but okay. And didn't expect this from her. She does correspondence work. So her image is a really big thing. And for that to be thrown in her face, she felt like those comments were deliberate, and they were. Giselle apologized and asked for a hug, but Angel said no to the hug. Now, Giselle, her thing is, you hug. Now, she didn't say this to her, but it's like, you hugged me last night, but you don't want to hug me now. What is going on? So, Giselle rejoins the women. Ashley and Kay go off to talk. Kay says making insensitive jokes about Angel, did not make her feel good last night. Angel joins those two, and she pretty much brings up how her husband was ready to catch a flight. Okay. Stacy brings up that she was upset that Kay did not celebrate Wendy. This is going to come up later. They talk about Angel and Tia. No, I'm sorry. They talk about Angel and Tia thought that okay, well, based off everything that happened last night, I thought she pivoted pretty much and was moving past it, but obviously not. So they go to Alexander Hamilton's house. This ain't no history lesson. I'm just trying to get through this. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Wendy is being passive aggressive in the reference because it was, he died in a duel. And obviously, I guess, his friend, had some animosity, and you had Wendy being very passive aggressive, and she was being very passive aggressive. T and Jazzy asked Angel, about last night, and how she was real bubbly and whatnot, but it kind of seems like she's a little different. And she claims that no, 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 I actually wasn't bubbly. I was very annoyed. And Jazzy wants to know, like, okay, well, who the hell did she talk to for it to be like this? And it's a flashback where it was her going back and talking with Kay. But at the same exact time, I don't see that. And based off what I saw, is Kay left. You felt comfortable enough to, be bubbly with the women. And then you go back with her, y'all talk, and now you're back on that same wavelength with her. But again, hey, whatever. She like it, I love it. They go back. I'm sorry. So they go to Wendy's villa. Wendy brings up Ashley changing the subject when they was getting the tea on Giselle. Giselle says that okay, well Stacy lied about Chris. Wendy like, nope, nope, we stand on you. We ain't talking about Stacy. We talking about you. Um, and then Giselle says, she knows that she needs to be serious about a man because that's what her dad said before he went on Glory, all that good stuff. Now, Angel shares that her mood is good because Bobby sent her 5K for when they go shopping. They asked Tia how she met her husband. It was in Europe. Her parents did and probably still do have an issue um, with her husband because she's Nigerian, he's not. And Tia even mentions that she didn't think there would be a cultural difference between her and her husband because they're both black. Come to find out, there is a cultural difference. Mm. Um, and it's clear in how they're choosing to raise their children. So Wendy is feeling sick while on the sprinter. They go shopping, local vendors and whatnot. I forget who. I think it was Wendy saying, what you gonna do with $5,000, and we're just shopping with local vendors. But again, she didn't know that. You don't know where you're going, and it's like I get it, we're being shady, but Wendy doing too much. Wendy still isn't feeling well. Giselle orchestrated for Wendy to get back on the AC bus. Um, Angel had said how she texts her husband, sex and that he need to be ready when he comes home. Stacy decides to text her ex-husband the same thing. He says you want sex, then she sends him a picture. Then he replies, "I think you have the wrong number," and she's trying to explain to him like he has a different sense of humor, like he's really playing. They the girls end up go and they have like a steel drum lesson. Cool. They're back at the village. Giselle and Stacy check on Wendy, give her some ginger ale, some electrolytes, and all that. Get well soon. They're at the dinner, and Angel wants to know if she will be on the menu again. Which at first I'm like, oh, come on now, Angel, but hey, let's get ahead of it. Giselle replies that the night is still young. Tia says no, not today. Giselle talks to Kay about Wendy feeling the way that she did not stay and partake in, her party festivities. And see, but they also felt that it was good for Angel because Angel was kind of coming out of her shell, getting to know the ladies. It's revealed that Angel was actually pissed. Angel said that, well, she had time to sleep on it, so that's why she feels differently. It's a lot going on there. Again, I feel that's cap, but whatever. Kay says to Giselle, "Thank you for letting me know that she felt away. Like I said, we haven't been talking, so I wouldn't know." She's very nonchalant, but thank you for letting me know that she's hurt. And then she says to Jazzy, making a comment that I said something about Wendy, like that was very hurtful. Jazzy says, "Okay, you exposed my personal things, and it's really just things that have already been out there, but whatever." And she says to, "Oh no, wait, did I? No, 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 she said, right." And then Jazzy says she regret how she responded to her, but don't make me pretty much have to bring out what you said about Wendy. And Kay says I can't be accountable for what I don't know that I said. And then Jazzy is asked in her interview, what did she say? And she pretty much like, okay, well, she pretty much in a roundabout way told me don't trust Wendy. And one of the interviewers asked her on a scale of 1 to 5, how bad would it be if Wendy do? She says 8.5. And that is where it ends. So that is all that I have. Quick, fast, and sweet. I'm about to go to bed because, like I said, y'all know I gotta be up at 4. Tomorrow's gym day, all that good stuff. So I will see y'all for the panel. Peace.